What happened, Papa?
You're not catching it.
क्या हुआ?
Huh? Careful, you're scaring them. You stay away. Stay a little far away from them, please.
All of them. They're family, like ours. Don't throw the rock.
Snacks will tell them. वैसे
आपने जाना है आपको होगा।
नहीं मुझे जाना ही नहीं हाँ ओ या वो दिख रहा है बैठे हुए हैं रॉक पे लेफ्ट साइड में एक ऑरेंज वेस्ट वाला बंदा है बंदी उसके लेफ्ट पे
तो मम्मी तो पहुंच ही गए ऑलमोस्ट।
Yeah, different. And give the baby to her mama.
मैं तो जा ही नहीं रहा हाँ और चलो लेट्स गो आप आ रहे हो फिर अभी अंदर आ जाओ ओके चलो लेट्स गो आते हैं ना
Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie
नहीं वो हमारे साथ कोई नहीं थोड़े बड़े हो जाएंगे
You want to see the map here where we go?
हाँ
Yes.
या सॉरी आ जाओ Watch your step, brother. You want my hand out? Watch your step. हाँ Sure. What do you can यहाँ ले बड़े वाले की ना बड़े वाले मत ये लेंस मैं लेंस कवर उठाऊंगा कोई नहीं आ जाएगा ओके नहीं हमने बोल दिया उनको किसमें? भाई तुमने जाना, तुम चले जाओ, इनको रेस्टोरेंट में छोड़ के चले जाओ। आज जस्ट कीप वॉकिंग। Come here. Watch your step. Mount Robson.
It's right here. It's right here. It's there. The door is there.
Pick it up. ये पिरामिड माउंटेन है, हाँ? And then ये है माउंट किनरॉस, then क्राइंगनॉल, माउंट कीर, पीछे वाला जो रेड वाले हैं वो माउंट कीर है, माउंट हेनरी। This way, Adil. Upstairs. Go upstairs. Mama is coming. Let's find something to eat. Mama is coming, Adil. Kavya, come. Okay, bye. आगे आगे कोई नहीं, नीचे से ले लेंगे।
Oh, it's here on the right. Just stay away from the door because it's not
Don't touch it, please. The door is gonna open.
Door's going to open. And I'll fall. And let's go to Mama.
Okay, hold it. But actually chairs उधर हैं जो.
By myself.
Not by yourself.
Put it down. Mom.
See, you're putting your fingerprints on this left. So it goes bad. I will give you when we go down. See, the door is gonna open. Watch for your fingers. Watch your step. Ade, watch your step.
7, 8. And anybody that has a pack, it might be a good idea to take it off for us. It's going to be crowded here. It looks like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Come here, Kaveh.
There you go. Here, Papa. Okay, one. Hey, she wants to go on the camera.
Okay, just
Aja, aja,
come in.
aja.
We'll just slide this on the side. This is the back.
Papa के पास आ जा. I cannot reach you.
So how did everyone enjoy themselves on the mountain today? Have a good time on the mountain today, folks? Yeah. Good, that's what we like to hear. So we will be starting here momentarily.
Camera यहाँ पे खड़े हो जाओ अड्डे के पास.
हेलो Kaveh, come here. उसको अगली वो पकड़ने रहता है.
You can stand here.
Now, folks, on the way down, we don't give a formal type presentation, but if anybody has any questions, I'll just try to field them as best I can. Otherwise, just enjoy your flight to the bottom. We'll have you back at the bottom in about 7.5 minutes, okay?
Did the wildfire affect this area as well?
It affected the tram. It didn't affect the two terminals,
Okay.
and the cars were in the terminals, so they were okay. What it did is you'll see where it went around our tower. Now the tower is a steel tower. It was okay, but there was equipment on it that had to be replaced. Okay, so also on the ground, you'll see these cables that are on the ground.
Yeah.
Those are power cables.
Right.
So the two that are on the outside, those were destroyed. This black one that goes down, that's our new extension cord that goes from the bottom to the top and provides power to the top. Also, there is a gray water line, our sewer line that goes down. It was affected, so it had to be, part of it had to be replaced also. On the tram itself, what happens is the two cables that are behind us, the upper cable is the one that we roll on. It's an interwoven stainless steel cable. It was fine. But the lower cable has a neoprene, a plastic core. And what that's for is when the cable goes up and down, it stretches a little bit. And that acts as a cushion. Of course, it's under a little bit of stress. When it melted, it oozed out like jello through your fingers. So that had to be replaced this spring before we could allow customers on it, okay?
And this was last year?
It was last year, yes. We were evacuated. The fire started, they said, on the 21st. I really think it started on the 20th. We were evacuated on the 22nd. It came into Jasper on the 24th of July. We weren't allowed back until like the 20th of August. We were out for almost a month. Now the fire was still burning when we came back, but it wasn't affecting any structures or anything. It was kind of off in the back country, so it wasn't affecting people, so we were allowed to come back. Fire's not foreign to the park here. It's not the first time we've had a fire, but it's the first time it's actually come into the town of Jasper. This is what they call this industrial or commercial corridor, and that's where it came up. It came up that commercial corridor, yes. That's where you have the campgrounds and the cabins, the town of Jasper, Jasper Park Lodge, some other cabins out of town, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
And what do they do? Like these trees were all burned. They will like
Just let them
let them
let
be?
them let
Okay.
them be. They'll just
Fall.
disintegrate and eventually fall. Yeah. So folks, we're going to pass up the towers, kind of like going down in a fast elevator. Just prepare yourselves for it. Okay. Yeah, this is a natural thing to happen. Fire.
right.
Yeah, it's not a non-natural thing at all. If anything, this fire was very good for the forest. It wasn't good for the town, but it was very good for the forest. This forest needed a fire very badly.
Oh,
It hadn't
okay.
had a fire here in over 100 years. It was past its prime. It was a sick forest. It's not very well. There's lots of dead trees in this area. So in order to have that forest fire, or to have that forest fire help clean a lot of things up, so it'll be like a rebirth, like a phoenix. Or like I go to Hawaii when they have volcanoes and it's a rebirth. It's a rebirth. That's exactly what it is. Oh yeah, within a month the fire had gone through. Plants were already starting to come out. Grasses were already starting to come out. Yes.
grass starts coming, but
Yeah.
these trees also they come.
Okay, so you see on the trees there's some pine cones. In order for pine trees or a lot of the carnivorous trees to propagate, they have pine cones and they need heat. It pops like popcorn. Without that, all they're doing is just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Okay.
Now you look, yeah. So you look down here, you see a lot of these trees. They're just full of pine cones. These trees are still waiting. See, they're still waiting for something to get them to pop, and they need heat to do that. So, as I say, this forest is past its prime. It needed that in order to rebirth. Also, a lot of sunlight wasn't getting to the valley floor. A lot of shrubs were coming up, so a lot of plants that grow that the animals eat were not growing, particularly flowers and particularly berries. Okay, so with this cleaning it out, now those berries and flowers will grow. So take a bear for an example. I mean, what happens is when there's less food, there's less animals. So they like to bring the tourists. If the animals are decreasing because of tourists, that's a little bit of the reason. Also, if there's not enough food, they won't grow. Take a bear. A bear can hold an embryo in its body up to 5 years. So if it's had a bad summer, it will have 1 cub or no cubs. If it's had a good summer with lots of food, it'll have 2 or 3 cubs. So now it's going to have a bunch of good summers. There's going to be a lot more population. The other animals do similar type things to control their population. Okay, and you can see behind me, you can see this tree behind us. Look at all the pine cones on it. The one behind it, there's lots of pine cones.
Yeah.
So they need something to make them propagate, to revitalize the forest. So it's not a bad thing. They believe that you should have a forest fire about every 35 to 70 years. It's been over 100 years in this valley here. So, and look at all the undergrowth. That's not good for plants that animals eat. So.
You pick me up. Pick me up.
Amazing. Thank you for all that.
Yeah, no problem. So fire is not a bad thing. And in the town, on a house, it's a bad thing. But in the forest, if it's managed properly, and they tried to manage this, unfortunately, it was a very ferocious fire. It was very hard for the manage. That's why it got out of control and went into the town. If they had been able to manage that, and not go into town, they would have blessed this fire as one of the most wonderful things in the valley. But it didn't happen that way, unfortunately. So watch yourself along the door there, folks.
Just watch your step coming out of it. Step up.
Watch your step. Enjoy the rest of your time in the park. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hey, but
You bet you're welcome.
Huh?
Good.
Want to go to the mountain again?
हाँ पानी भी भर लेते हैं अगर यहाँ पानी है
Probably can't be
I can hear the mountain steps.
वॉशरूम में वो देखना लेट के जा रहे
चट रही है
So much. I was missing the mountain
How are you?
because he was missing me. He was crying.
He was crying.
He was crying.
Mountain was crying.
So we missed him. And now he missed the mountain.